Seany, Sin. From Eastern European gymnast to Northwest London Casanova. Sean is the fourth of a very particular set of siblings, in a family where survival of the fittest is the daily norm. When he was little, Sean found this tricky at times, but he managed it fine. Well, sort of. You see, the brothers had to step in and deliver a resilience program, training him to become tough and strong, while ensuring the future of the young family genes passing to the next generations. This film is looking at the story of Sean, and in particular, how did a wee boy who started life as an Eastern European-looking gymnast end up becoming the coolest Casanova of Northwest London?
Oh yeah!
As the last sibling to arrive, no one really took much notice of Sean, and so he grew up undetected, mainly living off fizzy drinks and thin air. Oh yes, it's true. Sean refused to eat anything at all, and instead would often enjoy consuming helium gas as part of his unique strategy for growing bigger. There are many conflicting stories about Sean's personality, looks, and even his name. Starting from the latter, I mean, why would anyone give a Roman Catholic name to a Jewish boy? All very confusing, including the pronunciation. Hello, Sin. Now on to the looks. For many, Sean's looks are a mystery. Why would he look like an Eastern European, since most of the people would agree that he is the exact split image of his elder siblings, Ben and Ethan? Have the big brothers had an influence on Sean's attitude too? Well, partly. While Ben, who was experiencing an unusual state of brotherly affection, spent most of his time hugging and kissing Sean, Ethan made sure he toughens up, building his strength and resilience to prepare him for the harshest of all environments. It will be fair to say that Sean has endured and coped with some intense torture by both his brothers. At some point, Ben even threw a snake at Sean, but Seany really loved it. And while the two brothers have influenced his looks and toughness, Sienna's influence is to do with his appeal with a girl.
Oh my God, no.
He became her project, and she worked on Sean day and night. Eventually, after years of work, she managed to create a smoothed-down version of handsome Ethan, much more open, friendlier, and relaxed, who is still strong and tough. No wonder he has recently become a magnet for the ladies, a bit like James Bond. Talking about James, one must acknowledge his influence on Sean's upbringing. The fact that Sean is so good at so many sports, including football, basketball, skiing, cycling, running, skating, computer gaming, but most importantly, tennis. Sean is the only one who has lived up to James' expectations and love for tennis. He is a true champion in the making, and James couldn't be any prouder. From Dalia, Sean took dynamism and independence character traits. In part, this also happened due to neglect that any third or fourth offspring frequently experiences. Sean has pretty much grown up on his own, so there is absolutely no wonder he is so independent. At the age of 5, he went to the barber's and had a haircut. He also took his mates on a trip to Switzerland to visit his grandparents, who were so happy to see him there. With such strength of character and athleticism, no wonder Sean attracts all the young ladies. Of course, one should not forget that he has also inherited some dominant Casanova genes from his grandfather, who admittedly has had the ladies on a conveyor belt in and out of the shul. Aside all the teasing about his playboy attitudes, it's the kindness and generosity of his soul that Sean is always admired by everyone. Our dearest, our beloved son, Sean, Seany, or Sin.